2:12.24, Bannockburn Thompson 2:8.20. Gregorio, and getting it down was Fulton for Bannockburn. Gets it towards Stevenson at centre half 40. Should kick the goal if it sits up. It does now. He's 30 metres out, directly in front, and he kicks that goal.
Oh,
and that took
thank God for
13 seconds for Stevenson to put his first on the board, and the third for Bannockburn. They go to 3:12. And they lead Thompson 2:8.20, and that is on the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard.
I was actually talking to Johnny Mitchell in there at half time, and somebody came over the top and said, "Oh, gee, I hope this game opens up." And I turned to Johnny Mitchell and said, "Well, if it does open up, you'll lose." And he agreed with me. And if that's going to happen like that, then we might both be right. But Thompson don't want the game to open up. They want it to stay like it is and stay close. Because as I say, if it opens up, I think Bannockburn are the better side.
So back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Ball up in the middle, and it's again over the top. Fulton dumps it down, but Labour coming the other way. Puts the ball back into the half-forward line. Mark not taking the half-forward line. Matheson had it, left it behind, picked up there by Hutchison. Got rid of the ball. Little quick kick to Reek. Oh, he puts the ball down as quick as he had it. Good tackle there from Marshall from behind. So we might have an opportunity for Thompson now to kick a goal, and we'll have two within a minute and a half if he kicks straight. That's the big question now. Can he kick straight and keep Thompson within this game?
For God's sake, don't keep saying if. I'm already in enough trouble.
So Marshall now taking plenty of time. We know he's got the leg.
He's got two of them, actually.
Yep. Steps inside 50. That's a shocking kick. Ball, front of the goal square, coming the other way. Ball is picked up there, and it's goal. Wall, was it?
Yep.
Kicks the ball through the middle of the goal, so he has got his second goal now, and the third now for Thompson. So 3-8 to the Thompson side. They trail Bannockburn on 3-12, and we have gone 2 minutes, third quarter, the Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, luck's a fortune there. That was a terrible kick, but it bounced down and they ended up getting a goal, Alex.
They sure did, Gravy. Your highlight of that play?
Huh?
Nah, don't worry.
I passed it on to you, you idiot, because you've done nothing all day and you put it back to me.
Well, you just spat on me then. You
Hey!
smoked up the box, hot boxed it.
No, it was egg sandwich.
Oh.
At least it wasn't chocolate sponge cake.
Back to the middle. Fulton gets it down again. Rove, though, by Thompson. They get the handball back towards centre half forward, but Broman gets back there, tracks back for Bannockburn. Handball from Fulton. Goes towards Cole. Josh Cole, handball over the top. Ooh, Jervies sets him a task and he dropped the footy. Thompson keeping the pressure on. They run free now. Go with the kick quickly inside 50. It's a good kick too. And the mark's taken by Wall, who will shoot for goal again from 50 out. He kicked two this afternoon. The last one 30 seconds ago. And this to give Thompson the lead.
Probably their best player too, Jace.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's been pretty handy in the first half. He comes in, right foot kick, keeps it low, but he's missed it to the far side and through for one behind 2-2. His personal tally. And they go to 3-9-27 Thompson. They trail Bannockburn 3-12-30. And De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 3 minutes played.
So Chris Reek now with the ball from the fullback position. Has Broman short straight down the ground. That's the direction he goes. Finds Broman. Steadies himself. He's going to come towards centre wing, heading out towards Fulton. He can't meet the ball or mark the ball, and it runs over the boundary line, so the umpire will throw it back in. Nearly on centre wing. Thompson just holding a small advantage there into the ground. So back in by the umpire. Gregorio front position, front of the contest it comes. Watts doesn't have it. BJ was a little bit lucky there over the top of his player.
Kelly's back.
Yep, Kelly had it, and he was tackled, brought down by Labour. And if Wall's probably their best player, he's not far behind.
Well,
Labour.
he's pretty close. Yeah, I thought he's done the only separation between them is his field
disposal. Yeah, ball down this time. Fulton again taps the ball down at the feet. Watts picks it up, rolls with the contest, and Thompson able to hold things up again. So another ball up in a similar position. Contest again. Gregorio gets the ball down. Labour gets boot to ball. Runs outside. Mark is not told. It was taken by McLeish. Got the handball away.
Went out.
Umpire says it's out of bounds, so it's going to come back, and it's going to be a throw in. And it will be in a similar position, just near the coaching box for the Thompson side. So on their half forward line. Quick throw in by the umpire. Down the front. Fulton taps it back. went towards Spiller coming through. He couldn't take clean possession of the ball. And again, numbers around the contest. And the umpire says it's going to be another ball up.
I think you'll find the boundary umpires will improve this year, Smitty. The coach, Cal Clisol.
Ball out the back again. Spiller went through his legs, tries to dive on top of it, went back towards Banks. He couldn't pick the ball up. Handball comes out, missed the target.
Yeah, he's dropped it.
The umpire says it's a free kick, and it's going to go towards with Bannockburn, and Banks is going to be the recipient of the free kick. So he's got the ball, back pocket position, can go short to Broman if he wants to, but decides to go along the boundary line. Goes towards Cole, puts himself in front. Jacker does well, picked up there by Bissett. Can't free his hands to get the handball away. He's held up.
Give him a go.
He has been holding the ball. Free kick goes to Gardner at the bottom of the contest. It's not going to be taken by Gardner. It's going to be taken by by Matthews.
Poor decision.
So Matthews now with the ball. Looking to drive the ball deep into their forward line. Kicks towards the full forward position. Should spoil from behind. Front of the contest. Atkinson picked up there by Gardner. Right boot. Tries to banana it back towards goal. Link Peters comes out. Can't trap the ball inside the field of play. It runs over the boundary line. And we'll have another throw in. So after a minute and a half of some pretty good football, we've gone back to the scrambly stuff. And a ball in to take place beside the behind post. Fulton this time pushes down, does the ruck work, went through Peters' hands, picked up again by Bowles, boot to ball, didn't travel too far, so again, numbers are around. Umpire says it's been held up in there, so we're going to have another ball up situation.
That's what should have happened before. Ordinary umpiring it, mate. He tried to report me one day for abusive language, as if I'd swear at the footy.
So the ball keeps up, and it's Thompson trying to force their way through the contest, but unfortunately can't get through.
That's a good decision, Smitty.
It was a good tackle there by Ryan Bowden. He plays on now, runs out of defence, delivers the ball towards centre wing. Jarks in front, can't take the mark. Harding's with him, has support from Kelly, misses him. Picked up by Jarks, runner inside, went to Broman. It went through, he's able to go back and collect it. Oh, he went one way, got out of trouble,
saw him.
and got the ball back in towards the centre half forward. Fulton going back with courage. Jesus. Can't take the mark, coming the other way. Picked up there by Cole. Good tackle there. Held up, and the ball is at centre half forward for Bannockburn, and we've gone 7.5 minutes in the third quarter. Bannockburn are on 3-12. They lead Thompson 3-9.
If he doesn't make that tackle, it's a certain point.
Cole gets it down in the ruck contest. Scott roves the pack, goes to the middle. Matheson on a long lead from half forward, picks it up on centre wing, wheels around with the handball. Jones, no look to Hutchinson. His little left foot kick was smothered, needs some support. Scott there to help him out. Goes towards the middle. Brandon Garden has to stand his ground and does so.
Good
and he ran off too.
Good boy.
Oh, he was
yeah,
off.
let him go. He showed courage. Let him go. That was good stuff.
Gardner, short little kick. As OK Marshall takes it just inside the centre square at centre half forward. Wants to go lateral. And they go now. Kick around the corner. Banfield was OK to Coon. 40 out on the boundary line. He misses. Just got it in for a behind. So go to 3-10-28 Thompson. And they trail Bannockburn 3-12-30. And that's on the DeGrande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 8.5 minutes played.
So Ryan Bowd with the ball in the back pocket. Decides to hold things up. And goes now towards centre wing position. Kelly, front position. Ball comes out. Picked up by Cole. Got the handball to Jarks. Has Stevenson afforded the ball. And now over the top. He can go to Fulton if he wants to. Continues to run. Now Jack has got to come back. He goes over the top. Good work. Has Fulton. Fulton will turn. Run to the goal square and kick his first goal. No, he won't. He'll kick his second goal of the afternoon. And it will move Bannockburn now to 4-12. They lead Thompson on 3-10. 9 minutes gone. Third quarter.
A bit stiff there. There were 3 or 4 Thompson blokes just out here, and the wind just took the ball out of their reach and gave Bannockburn a free run. But I thought Fulton was going to stop then and not run on. I thought, if you don't run, you're in trouble. But in the end, they've opened them up and kicked a nice, easy goal.
Just around the ground, 6 goals for Inverleigh in this last quarter, and that sees them lead 107 to East Geelong 27.
Last quarter already?
Third quarter.
Back in the middle, Cole gets it down, rode by Howell, gives it out to Lavers, goes a left foot kick, inside 50, Matheson on a lead again, can't pick it up though, Josh Cole can, and he get wrapped up, he dropped down, he gets the kick away, dangerous kick towards Link Peters, he can't take the mark. Still inside Thompson's attacking zone, ball spills free, should be a goal if they can pick it up, and it is. Wall kicks the goal, so a quick reply by Thompson, Brendan Wall's third. and the fourth for Thompson. They go to 4:10:34. Close the gap again. Bannockburn 4:12:36 to Granny Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes played.
They're hanging in there, the Tommy Tigers. I listened to the interview with John Mitchell and Reece Holwell during the week, and Holwell pretty much said what he wanted their team to be is even all over the ground, and that's exactly what they are. There's no superstars. I suppose they do have one who's not playing in Jacko, but no superstars except probably the kid that just kicked that goal. And I think not only is he Thompson's best player, young Wall, I think he's best on the ground.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you there, Grub. This stage of the game, ball down. This time's brought down. Handball goes out the back from Bissett to Watts to Jervis. Picks the ball up. Not sure what he wants to do. Goes back to Cole. Back to Jervis. Runs through the middle of the ground now. Goes wide to the half forward line. Ball doesn't favour the player in Perkins. Yes, Grubby. Thanks very much.
Founce. What's founce?
I'll give you a founce. And ball picked up by Brahman, gets out of trouble, puts boot to ball, picks the ball up. Banfield gets it further afield, and the ball now runs over the boundary line. A couple of players laying on the ground on the far side. Broman down, slow to get up, but he's moving. He's getting up right now.
Oh, shit, I missed this.
So just now waiting for the umpire to restart play. Shecky Broman might need just a couple of minutes to gather his thoughts, I think, going forward. Ball tapped down. Cole. Interception there. I think it's Labour tries to work his way through the contest. So the umpire says he's thrown it. So free kick goes to Nathan Bissett. Far side of the ground for Bannockburn. So Bissett just asking for players to come up at him at the ball. Decides the transfer play was going to go inside to Peters. Would have been dangerous. Now goes long towards the half forward line. Pushing the back in front of the umpire. He missed that. Get out the back, Banfield. He's tackled. Oh, didn't get rid of the ball correctly there. Umpire says it's going to be a throw in. So a couple of poor decisions there, I would think.
Yeah, I hate that. I saw it last night. The Sydney bloke actually ripped the Footscray bloke off it. And Cameron Link said, good body strength. Good body strength. You're not allowed to grab him and fling him. That's what he did then.
Thrown back in by the umpire. Bowl stands his ground, gets the ball down, picked up by Scott, puts boot to ball. Doesn't travel too far, gets towards 50. Little quick kick for going forward. Sees the ball back in the middle of the ground. So Gardner comes up. No, it's not. It's the wall again. Goes outside to Gardner. He runs, takes a bounce, and then puts the ball down, kicks it off the ground, runs it into the half forward line. Cole going across, needs to trap it. Can do so. Oh, Matheson put some pressure on, picked up by Bowden. Went back to Reek. Handball's back over the top, so Van Ingen's in clear space now. Can go long, has a play by himself. Perkins is the target, comes up, and he takes the mark. So Lee Perkins now with the ball in hand, steadies himself. Was going to go towards centre half forward, but he has Jarks out the back now and goes longer. Tom's the target, out the back. Fulton can't get to the ball. Ball hits the ground, picked up by Jacker. Handball over the top, comes out, picked up by Spokes, and he has time to steady. Runs and delivers the ball towards Gardner. Comes up, good hands out in front, and he takes the mark. So Gardner now on true centre wing. Goes back inside. Leading up, Marshall in front. Spoil from behind, Reek. Marshall. Don't know whether that was a mark, but anyway. Ball goes back and he kicks the ball back towards Matheson. But Cole taps it away. Again, Wall, he's taken the ball but then sweated on by two Bannockburn players, and the ball is going to be a ball up, 10 metres out from the...
I thought the Bannockburn bloke punched the ball and the Thompson fella marked it.
Does she not know where you are?
Hope you enjoyed our music from 94.7 The Pulse. Back to the play, Jace.
So the ball up. Watts goes around towards Harding with a handball. Runs through half back now. Goes towards centre wing. Fulton over the back. Jagger plays on as well. Gets a Shepherd.
And great Shepherd.
And goes with the right foot kick back to whence it came at half forward. Going up. No mark taken. Jervis. In fact, it was Spiller. And the ball in dispute. Still in attacking zone for Thompson. And we'll have a ball up. So... about 45 out from their goal.
Well, Jack is resurrected from that potential hip injury, but I'm just amazed how little game time we're seeing with Chris Scott. He's, I reckon, missed about 10 minutes each quarter.
So the ball was in dispute. Umpire said didn't get it out from the ruck contest. It was Kelly who took the ball to ground and then gave the free kick away to Marshall. So Marshall will shoot 4 goal from 50 out, 45-degree angle. Hasn't troubled the scorers yet today. This to give Thompson the lead again at 4:10:34. They're trailing 4-12-36. He comes in right foot kick, kicks it across the face of goal. Doesn't quite actually make the distance. Should have picked it up. I think he tried to kick it off the ground to start with, and then he picked it up and got wrapped up. So we're going to have a ball up in the goal square.
He kicked it into a wall of players.
He did. A couple of Bannockburn defenders there. So
it's worth a try, though. If you can't kick them from out there, kick them from off the ground.
Blood rule. So I think that's Randall coming off the ground.
I think he made it blue, though, Jace. I think he should have founced it.
Yeah, founced it. Much easier if you founce it. She caught up with you? She knew where she knows where you are now?
Yeah, they were supposed to be going out tonight.
No.
See, so. Do you want to know where I was? I said,
where are you? Why aren't you home? So ball up. Thompson goal square. Deep into attack. Cole gets it down. 30 players around the ball. And the umpire will come in and ball it up again.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
If the ruckman goes up and smashes it through the goals,
is it a point?
Or is it a free kick?
Is he under pressure?
Well, I suppose it probably is. But
I don't think we have that. Is that real here in this or not? Or is that just league stuff?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's through for a behind anyway. So another behind to Thompson. They go to 4-11-35. They trail Bannockburn 4-12-36 to Granny. Cycling Sport, third quarter scoreboard. 16 minutes played.
Parson plays on, kicks from the goal square, goes out wide in front. Tom can't take the mark. Picked up there. Howland does well. Gets the handball away to Holwell. He was tackled, brought down, and Campire says that was incorrect disposal. So free kick goes to Bowden. Bowden handballs over the top. Goes back from McIntosh, back to Bowden. Gets it further afield. Handball wasn't good. Put his teammate under pressure. Picked up by Watts. Back to McIntosh. Runs inside. And this is Spiller. Spiller gets the handball further afield. The Banks who continue to run.
That's
the ball
down the ground.
back into the
That's
forward
stupid,
line.
boy.
Mark is not taken.
That's a free kick down the ground. He pushed him in the middle of the back after he got rid of the footy, and was a stupid thing to do.
I think the shoulders come out again, Banksy. By the way he's running. Well, the way it's hanging, it doesn't look good either.
Jeez.
He just wants to get off the ground, I think. So, ball with Jarks now in the forward line. So, an opportunity here for Brent Jarks. Kicks towards goal. Umpire this time, he stands there, and he will get his first goal of the afternoon. Fifth for Bannockburn there, 5 goals, 12. They lead Thompson, who are 4-11, and we have gone 17 minutes, third quarter. The Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, he's had a little bit of the yips. How many points did he kick? 2 or 3?
3.
3 points. So he's had a bit of the yips till now with his kicking, like most have. But geez, that was a nice kick, and that might be the difference. They've just got them class players who, on a day where the kicking's been poor, might be enough to be a good margin.
So back to the middle. Cole and Gregorio. And Cole gets a fingertip to it. Hole over the top of it. Runs into trouble, and the umpire will come in for a secondary bounce. So Ruckman to do it all again. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Oh, Gregorio goes up early. Bit of ping pong in there.
That's what you call up.
Banfield. Now the ball off hands. Comes towards Bowden, who can run across centre wing, pick it up and run. Go towards the city end with a kick towards Thom in the pocket. He goes up, punched away by Howland. And he held his feet, but he couldn't pick it up in the end. He needs some support. Jones toe poked it. Spokes getting wrapped up. He threw it away. Bowden gets in trouble again. He threw it away as well. The umpire said play on. Hole will push past the football. Campbell stood there as well, lost the football. About 50 out from the Bannockburn goal. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Smithy, Tyler Jones.
Yes.
Tyler Jones.
That's it.
The bloke we're trying to think of.
Where'd that come from?
Oh, we were looking because we thought they might have gone back again.
Oh, right.
That was when we saw Quinton Jones. I just couldn't remember his first name.
So the ball from the contest comes back towards centre half forward for Bannockburn. Bissett goes on the right foot, 50 out, high kick towards the square, and he's just pushed it to the far side and through for 1 behind. So Bannockburn go to 5-13-43. They lead Thompson 4-11-35. To Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 19 and a half minutes played.
Sam Jacker back with the ball with the full-back position. Bring the ball out wide to Campbell if he wants to, but he's ignored that so far. I think he's going to go far side of the ground. Gregorio's pushing that way. So he's still undecided. Called on by The play on by the umpire. He goes out wide. Labour's there. Back of the ball is tapped down. It's coming through. Matheson got the handball away. Not too sure whether it was correct disposal, but the ball came out anyway. This time the umpire says that wasn't correct, and it was McLeish dying on the ground, so it's going to be a free kick going to Josh Cole. So nearly just forward of the centre position. Decides to go long. Back towards the full forward position, coming out, Fulton front position, got hands to the ball, couldn't take the mark, Howell boots the ball, only as far as Watts, he went back and collected, then left it behind. I think it's Labour's got the head over the ball now, taken in a tackle, brought to ground, umpire says no prior opportunity there. So an umpire will come in and take the ball it up just outside forward 50, Bannockburn's attacking end. Gregorio tries to get the ball out the back, does so as far as Kelly gets in and out of trouble, goes in the left boot, long, back towards the goal square, ball out the back. The mark is taken there by Thom. Allen didn't do too much wrong there, had front position, but unfortunately the ball got over the back, and the mark was taken there by Jason Thom.
I think he might have just nudged him out of position too and read it a little bit better.
25 metres out. Very little angle to deal with here. I'm not too sure that angle's right, is it? Well, where the bloke's down on the mark.
I can't believe that. It should be better. But he's hurting himself.
Yeah. So Thom comes in.
That's better.
It's a nice looking kick off the boot. Jason Thom here will get his second goal of the afternoon. And the sixth now for Bannockburn. 6-13 Bannockburn. 4-11 to Thompson. 21 minutes gone. Third quarter. The Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Very, very critical time of the match here. They need a goal now, Thompson. They need to just hold it up a little bit and score a goal. Because if Bannockburn can sneak through the next one or two, it might be over. So Thompson, they've stuck at it all day and had a pretty big crack at it. They need to keep doing that.
First time they've got back-to-back goals all afternoon. It's taken this long till the third quarter.
How many back-to-back points have they got?
About 7 at this point.
I think they're a bit like Belpost Hill in their premiership, back-to-back.
Cole gets it down. Marshall's kick was smothered in the middle for Thompson. Running past it was Matthews, couldn't pick it up. Pack develops just forward to the centre circle for Thompson. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. And just inside the centre square. Ball up, Cole goes up early, gets it down, got a push, the umpire said, from Gregorio. Will take the free kick. Gives it away by hand to Kelly. Goes to centre wing. McIntosh takes the mark. Wheels around on the left, wants to go now. Goes a left foot kick long to centre half forward Stevenson. Jacka goes up, can't take the mark. Off the back of the pack, Brad Watts left it behind. Matthews gets it out to Gardner, takes the mark. Got some support. Lavers goes with the right foot kick back towards half forward. Bowles comes out on long lead, takes the mark.
Been quiet, big fella.
Wheels around, handballs it. Now Banfield, handball was terrible. He was more interested in the Shepherd, I think. He gives it back to Campbell. Goes on centre wing, goes to Gregorio, the big fella, takes the mark.
So that idiot Fano.
Handballs it, away to Scott. Goes under pressure with the kick towards the forward pocket. Matheson used the body nicely against Cole and took the mark. And we'll shoot for goal from the left forward pocket about 30 metres out, if he can get up. Got planted into the ground and in front of the scoreboard. In the left forward pocket at the eastern end of the ground. He'll have a shot for goal. Hasn't kicked a goal yet this afternoon, and as Grubby said, they need it just to stay in the contest. We played 23 and a half minutes in the third term. And he comes in.
Hey, it's going to be difficult from there.
Right foot kick, missed it, and through for one behind. So they got a 4-12-36 Thompson. They trail Bannockburn 6-13-49. De Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes played.
Short kick out comes from Kelly and ends up in the hands of Bowden. So Bowden now, this is Luke from the half back line. Brings the ball towards centre wing. In front, ball not marked there by Broman. Handball comes out the back. Good kick and return. Goes back by Spokes. Back to where it's Parsons who knocks the ball away. Coming across Spiller. Good clean hands. Running player. Goes to Peters. Peters now delivers the ball into the half forward line. BJ Harding's got out the back here now looking for the next option. There's nothing forthcoming. Jason Thom looks like he's not moving too well back there. He's got a little short kick. Comes up. Fulton makes that lead. So Fulton now from the half forward line. It'll be a difficult kick out there. Jason Thom He's moving slower than I would at most days, and now he gets the ball. It's turned back over, goes back outside. Link Peters first to arrive again. Look back inside, got the handball back towards Bowden. Had time to go back and pick it. Goes back towards Cole. Cole steadies himself and again goes long. Stevenson's in the front position, out the back. Well, there was a bit of a push there, I would have thought. And all over the top from Broman's quite clever. Kicks the ball back towards the goal square, but the only one back there is Howland. He can't take the mark. Run down from behind. The ball comes out to the club room side of the ground. Gardner leads in the race for the ball. He can't keep it in the field of play. It runs over, and we'll have a ball in to take place right in front of the club rooms here at Thompson. 25 minutes gone.
He's an idiot. The Golden Lions coterie group are marching to the West Oval. Popey primed up.
Oh, God.
Have he's got his eggs.
It's a long walk.
Good on you, Brian. He got the Umpire of the Year award again, did he, Brian? He's the best umpire in Geelong, isn't he?
Oh, I think he's pretty good at it. He got a grand final.
How do they keep him off the grog for 6 hours a day?
Oh, they put him in the middle. They put him in the middle. That's what happens.
In the contest, again, looks like Scott over the top.
You don't let it come off the ground.
Up.
Is he a good umpire?
I don't know.
He's won a few awards.
Does the seconds,
If
I
you
think.
slip him 50, you'll get a couple of LBs.
Oh, no, he'd be the opposite. He'd
I
never
don't
do
think
that.
he'd do
Brian.
that.
No way.
Ball up in the egg, at the back, comes down towards Bissett, went after it, got hold of it, needs to release it, does so towards Bowden. He got out of trouble, handball went back to Peters, got the bad bounce there, so now it's in dispute. Banfield gets the ball, goes forward, in towards the half-forward line. Parsons is there, leading in the race of the ball. Thompson, they can't pick the ball up. Handball comes out the back, ends up in the hands of Parsons once again. Went one way, then the next, got out of trouble. Had time to steady, got the handball over the top to Bowden again. That's Ryan. Goes back to Kelly. Kelly, little stop and look, goes inside towards Jerby's. Went to Gregorio. Gregorio couldn't trap it, got the handball out. Bannockburn back in the chance now. McIntosh got the ball away. Handball's over the top. Players are running over it. Picked up by Scott. Gets the handball back. Ends up in the hands of Cole. Or tried to pick it up was Cole. Little toe poke. Bowman goes down, picks the ball up. Now there's going to be a... What's it? No. Ball up.
Ball up.
He did that very quickly. And it's going to be a ball up. And it will be just in the forward half of the ground. Bannockburn's attacking in, so Gregorio front position, taps it out wide to Gardner. Got boot to ball. Ends up, it's Jarks comes in and plies the tackle, ends up with Marshall, who got the handball away, goes to Banfield, who looks to build the ball back into the half-forward line. It's in front, Wall, big chance here, Wall goes towards goal, and it goes across. Oh, it's still in the field of play, and it runs across the boundary line, and out of bounds in the other forward pocket. So at the 27-minute mark of the third quarter, Thompson a 4-12-36, 6-12-48 to Bannockburn. Third quarter, to Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
I think Dwyer's lost his title.
Oh, really? Got a new one?
Yeah.
The one I'm thinking of?
Yeah. He's lost the title right after seeing that. He has lost the title. He'd be heartbroken.
Boundary throw in. Left forward pocket. Thompson into attack. And from the contest, out of the middle, McLeish has missed. And through for one behind. So they go to 4-13-37. They trail Bannockburn 6-12-48. To Grandy Cycling Sport, third quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes played. You're an idiot, Grubby. If only all our thousands and thousands of listeners knew what we were talking about.
I'm glad they don't.
No, I'm glad they don't.
I'm glad they don't.
Ball comes in. Now McIntosh from half-back for Bannockburn. He goes towards Fulton. Jacker. Can't take it with him. Now BJ along the wing. Harding goes with a right foot kick long. Jarks over the back. Stevenson there as well. 2-on-1 of it sits. Falls into the arms of Jarks and kicks the goal. So good transfer of play by Bannockburn. Jarks kicks his second. And the seventh for Bannockburn. They go to 7-13-55. They lead Thompson 4-13-37 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. And we've played 28.5 minutes in the third term.
It's probably the story of the day, isn't it? They've taken it up the forward line of Tommy Tigers and they've kicked a couple of points and had a few opportunities. Didn't quite get it. And Bannockburn, early in the game, were going back and kicking points at their end too. But this quarter, they've just started to kick a little bit better and kick a couple of goals. And that's opened up the margin on the scoreboard. On the Grandy Cycle scoreboard, is it?
Grandy Cycling Sport, yes.
Where's the Smith-Solden Blood Suzuki scoreboard?
Final quarter.
That's all right, because I'm buying a new car. I reckon they give me one for real cheap.
Yeah, I reckon.
Just flash your membership card.
Got no. He'll have
pension
no ties.
discount.
He'll have no ties.
You know him. You interviewed him.
I interviewed
What are you
him.
asking then, you idiot?
Oh, you didn't tell me you wanted a new car, mate.
So
What's
ball
wrong
back
with
in the
your
middle
old
of the
one?
ground, out the top it goes and picked up. Marshall forces his way out and gets the handball away, goes to Banfield on the left boot, goes back towards centre half forward. Marcus not taking the net position, handball comes out again once again. It's going to be Thompson's side who go forward through McLeish into towards Bowles. He can't take the mark, he follows up nicely, little boot to ball, and now Wall tries to sneak out the back, can't do so, brought to ground. Umpire said there's going to be a ball up. 25 metres out, directly in front of the Thompson goal. And we're heading towards three-quarter time and would need now to get a goal, I would think, from this to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, they have to. They have to, Smitty.
Ball, Bowles. Oh, he's taking it out of the ruck and kicks towards goal. And the ball is out of bounds on the full. Free kick will go to Ryan Bowden.
Has he spent that much time on the footy, on the ball, Bowles?
No.
I think they've got it the wrong way round. I just think he's got to be on the ball, and the other fella, Big Gregorio, taking over for him when he gets tired.
So the ball's delivered back out towards centre wing at the ground level, picked up by Fulton as the siren sounds to end the third quarter, which will see the Bannockburn side going at 7 goals 13. They will lead Thompson on 4-13. And goal kickers till three-quarter time for the home side.